Have you ever wondered about the true age of the Great Sphinx of Egypt? This majestic monolith has long been dated by Egyptologists to around 2500 BCE, a claim that was generally accepted until now. This dating is based on the dynastic period of Egypt, which is etched into our historical understanding. However, the geological evidence paints a different picture, contradicting the initial assumptions. It seems the riddle of the Sphinx might not be in what it represents, but rather when it came to be. Geological evidence found on the Sphinx tells a tale of a time when the Sahara wasn't a desert. Looking closely at the body of the Sphinx and the walls of its enclosure, one can observe heavy erosional features. These aren't just the wear and tear of time, but the distinct marks of rainfall and water runoff. Quite a conundrum, considering that for the last 5,000 years the Sphinx has been sitting on the edge of the Sahara Desert, a region known for its arid conditions. Now, if we shift our attention to the structures securely dated to the Old Kingdom, we find a different story. These structures show erosion caused by wind and sand, a stark contrast to the water erosion seen on the Sphinx. This discrepancy led to a rather compelling conclusion. The core body of the Sphinx, the oldest part of the statue, must date back to a time before the desert, a time when the climate was different and rainfall was more common. So how far back are we talking? At least to 5000 BCE, but possibly even further. Some of the latest research points to the end of the last ice age, around 10,000 BCE. This evidence suggests that the Sphinx may have seen the last of the ice age, making it significantly older than we initially believed. The Sphinx's head, you might notice, seems too small for its body. But could there be more to this than meets the eye? In fact, the theory is that this is not the original head. The initial head, it is believed, was severely weathered and eroded, leading to it being recarved during the dynastic times and inevitably becoming smaller. Was the Sphinx originally a lion or another creature altogether? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? To further investigate the age of the Sphinx, seismic studies were conducted around its base. These studies, which involved generating sound waves to measure the depth of subsurface weathering, revealed something extraordinary. The depth of weathering supported the theory that the core body of the Sphinx could date back to 5000 BCE or even earlier. Furthermore, these studies unearthed an unexpected find, a cavity beneath the Sphinx's left paw, leading some to speculate about a possible Hall of Records. The geological evidence, the disproportionate head, and the seismic studies all point to an intriguing conclusion. The Sphinx is likely much older than we ever imagined. So what does this mean for our understanding of ancient Egypt and its iconic Sphinx? This older age raises intriguing questions about the history, climate, and civilizations that could have constructed it in such a distant era. The Sphinx, it seems, still holds many secrets waiting to be unearthed by the sands of time.